You wanna know what I like most about these boards? It's how the pens interact with them. It's just so much different than the canvas. I don't know what it is. Something about the wood. I need more wood. Don't laugh at that. So I just cut myself with this and I got blood. Well, there you go. A lot of work, a little bit of blood for that. Now let's go put it to use. This is my house. This is my garage slash studio. This is our guest unit, or what they might call a mother-in-law unit. I was gonna film today's video in here, like I have been last couple of times when I wasn't filming in here. I can't film in here today because there's somebody in there. You see, what happened was, my good friend Adam and his wife Rochelle, they kind of got displaced. They had a water pipe burst in their place and they had to move. And they were living with somebody else in an extra bedroom for a while. And he reached out to me, asked if I knew anyone that had an extra place or had an apartment to rent or someplace where they could get into right away. The important factor there is they had a dog. So it was tough for them to find something on the fly. Lo and behold, I have a unit. I have a unit, and I said, by all means, come hang out, as long as you need. Unfortunately, that means I can't film in there, which is not so bad, except there's air conditioning in there and there's not in here. None of that has anything to do with what I'm going to talk about today. Today's theme, do what you want. That's kind of a standard theme. Specifically today, I want to talk about this because a couple of things happened, as they do, as I am prone to take my life lessons from. Things happen to me, or happen around me, or happen near me, or through me, and I learn from them. First thing, my wife and I went and saw Suicide Squad. Now, before you go and laugh at me, I want you to understand one thing. I don't give a damn what you think about that movie. It got not so great ratings. Okay, it wasn't the best story. Okay, but it was entertaining. And I was in the mood for mindless entertainment. Just kick back, have some fun, enjoy the spectacle. And while I was sitting there watching the movie, I kept thinking about all the people that hated on it, posted things about it, how bad it was, especially all the comic book fiends, the nerds, the geeks, the comic heroes, whatever you want to call yourself. I was thinking about all of you while I was watching it. And I was thinking to myself, kiss my ass. I had a good time in that movie because I went in with zero expectation, only to be entertained for a little bit. Was it Stanley Kubrick? No. It wasn't meant to be a work of art. It was meant to be fun. And that's exactly what it was. Fun. The second thing that happened, I was watching my Instagram stories, as I'm prone to do when I'm bored sometimes. I was flipping through my Instagram stories, and one of the artists that I listen to or watch, or whatever you want to call it, talked about how they got an interesting response to something that they did. I don't remember what it was, some graphical thing that they did. They got an interesting response to that. Their next thought out of their mouth was, perhaps I should do more of these because they seem to be very popular. That's perfectly fine. If you enjoy doing those things, if what you really enjoy is doing those things that just happen to be popular, bonus, good times. You are on the money with your thing. However, if what you're doing is not necessarily something you feel good about in your heart, right? And you're only doing it to chase those dollar bills that you might make from whatever art you might be selling, wrong. My opinion. You really can do whatever you want, but here's my thought. Do what you want. Do whatever you want. Screw what other people think. Don't build a business, don't build an art career around what other people tell you you should do. Don't make movies based strictly on what other people tell you you should do. Don't make videos because other people tell you to do a certain thing. Do them because you want to. Because you love it, because it means so much to you, you can't not make them. I firmly believe this is the true American dream. This is the true American dream. To do whatever you want and tell everybody else to piss off who doesn't like what you do or thinks you should do something different. So from here on out, I'm going to continue to go to movies that probably aren't so great. I'm going to paint themes that I feel are interesting to me but may be played out other places. I'm going to talk about things that I want to talk about. I'm going to do the things that I want to talk about. Not that I haven't ever stopped doing that, but I'm making it a personal mantra that I'm going to do whatever I want, and if you don't like it, I'm sorry, but get lost. And that should be what everybody says. You should say that to people. Your friends should say that to people. I hope people say it to you when you get it up in their face about what they should do. And I hope people say it to me when I get up in their face about what I think they should do. Do what you want. The honest truth always wins out. And that's your truth, not anybody else's truth. So, go get it. I'm gonna go get it right now. First, more coffee. What do you think of my diamond? That one should be fun. That's next, I think.
Bye.